Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and I'm here with Benny Milam. Benny's in the house. Benny, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
It's a good day.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for being here. Yeah. So we decided to have Benny in. He's a local guy. We've known each other for what? How long?
It's gotta be like 10 years. You used to
At
coach me
least.
back in the day, skateboarding,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. How old are you now?
19.
You're 19.
Just
So
turned
yeah,
19.
I bet it's been like 9, 10 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Sure.
But Benny's local. You're like basically born and raised out of where?
Chisago City, Minnesota.
Dude, that's a beautiful city.
Kind of sucks. It's got everything you need though. It's a good little town to get raised in. Good
Yep.
skate park.
Yep.
Wild Mountain right down the street.
Right.
Couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy because like you growing up, you had access to a lot of different resorts. Just being in Minnesota and was right next to the Wisconsin border.
Yeah, Troll Hogging right down the street. Wild Mountain, Highland, like hour away. Buck Hill an hour away. We're close to everything.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Pretty nice.
But it's been so much fun like seeing you like kind of grow to the guy that you are now, and in snowboarding like sticking with it and grinding hard, and like you've done a lot of really cool stuff, and you've been basically based out of Minnesota the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Gotta stick with my roots.
That's
Love it
right.
here too much. It's too nice here.
Right?
What can you not want with Minnesota?
Sure.
You got all 4 seasons, good fishing,
So good.
everything.
Yeah. Do you think so? So now you're done with high school. Are you gonna do a gap year? Or are you gonna stay based in Minnesota? Or what's kind of like the next season looking like?
Probably gonna stay in Minnesota, keep my home base, and then eventually move out to Utah.
Utah.
Live out with some friends.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's hard to leave here. It's
tough.
You got everything you need.
Yeah.
You got I don't know. Utah seems like a good place to go though. That's probably eventually like next year. Probably move out to Utah.
Okay.
And live out there and film out of there. Come back to Minnesota for
Sweet.
a couple weeks in the winter and film and
Yep. Awesome.
yeah.
Why did you choose Utah?
That's where everyone is. I got all my friends live out there. Like
Sure.
it's just kind of like the hot spot in snowboarding right now.
Okay.
That's
Are
the
you
place
gonna
to be.
Are you gonna do mostly film like street when you're in Utah? Or you can do backcountry. You can get a sled. You can
Probably.
do that thing.
I want to try to get a sled. Get
Yeah.
a sled and do some. Oh, that would be so fun. Out in the mountains with a bunch
Sure.
of friends filming. And I grew up snowmobiling. It's too much fun.
Yeah.
Really blast.
But so being out of here and like being on like a kind of like a travel schedule do you find that to be pretty easy or kind of challenging?
It's pretty easy. I got my parents to bring me to the airport when I need it.
Nice.
Got a bunch of friends everywhere that
Yep.
some live close to the airport, so they can pick you up when you need to. And
Sure.
I don't live far from the airport. It's like a 45-minute drive, so
Yeah, it's not bad.
it's pretty easy to travel out of here. And
Yep.
Minneapolis is a big Delta
Yeah.
destination.
Yep. Yeah, it's a big hub.
So
And so you traveled a lot last year, and were you still in high school last year? You
yeah,
were a
senior year last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
finished.
Did
Feels
you finish out your high school year like at a school, or did you do online?
I actually did online my whole high school career.
The whole time.
The whole time, yeah. Probably wouldn't have been able to snowboard as much if I
Yeah.
went to public school.
Right.
That'd be
I've
hard.
heard a lot of kids that do that. They're like, I just want to ride more, so I'm gonna do everything online.
It's the way to do it for sure.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. You can do your homework whenever you want.
Yeah.
Like, Joe helped me out with school last year on a trip, and
Yeah.
Drew Pagansky always did my homework. I always got him to do my homework. That was
Yeah.
that was the best.
Yeah. But
So helpful.
But I bet, yeah, I bet like having a rigorous travel schedule and the ability to do online school has got to be it's pretty nice.
Key.
It's
That's
key.
key.
So last year you did quite a few trips, a couple big projects. You filmed for 1817 movie that's coming out October 27th. Make sure you guys watch that.
Yeah, Skyway Theater.
Skyway. Is it Skyway?
Parkway.
Parkway.
Oh, I always get those two mixed up.
It's it's a movie theater and a Mexican restaurant like attached.
That's perfect.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. So you did 1817, and who shot that for the most part?
It was mainly Riley Erickson, Dan Tyler, and Derek Combs.
Okay.
Filmed with Derek and Dan a lot. Riley had a kid, so he's doing dad duties the whole time,
Yeah.
but he still made it out.
Yep.
Made it happen.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a daughter, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
she's like 2 years old now. She's
Okay.
getting old.
Wow.
She's growing up.
So you shot with those guys for 1817. I haven't seen your part.
I haven't even
I'm
seen
sure
my part yet. I
it's
haven't
gonna be
seen
a
any.
banger.
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what everyone put together.
For sure.
You got you got freaking Lucas Magoon,
Good.
Joe Sexton, Chris Brad, or I don't know about Bradshaw. I don't think he's in it. But
Okay.
we got all like the bunch of rad dudes.
Sure. Who do you think out of the crew that you guys were riding with, shooting for 1817, who do you think is gonna be the one to that's gonna really have an unreal part?
Honestly,
I'm sure they're all
I
gonna be
think
good.
everyone. That's a hard one to do. Colin Wilson always does the most messed up stuff.
Beast.
Like he's ridiculous. Tony Wagner.
Teed up.
From what I've heard, he's got some insane clips this year.
Awesome.
I think everyone's gonna have some messed up. I think the whole movie's gonna be a banger.
Sure. Did you pick your song?
I had a song at first, and then Riley was like, "I'm gonna surprise you. I got something for you." So I'm interested to see what he's got.
What song did you want to have?
It was this song by INXS called "By My Side,"
Okay.
which is kind of like, I don't know, it's a little more serious song, but
Sure.
that's what I had in mind at first. But I think Riley's got something funny for me. I
He's
don't know.
pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he's a good song chooser.
What happens if he chooses the song that Trog used to play at all the third layer skate contests?
Benny and the Jets?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I probably would never watch my part.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
if I had $1 for every time I heard that song, I'd be rich.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Man. So you did 1817. Where'd you travel to when you guys shot?
We got to go to Chicoutimi in Quebec, which was the best.
You know how to
trip.
spell that? That sounds like a tough one to spell.
It's CHICUTOM. I don't know.
Something like
I'm homeschooled. I don't know that stuff.
Sure.
I was homeschooled. I can't use that excuse anymore.
Yeah. Right. So you shot there, and then where else?
Thunder Bay,
Okay.
and then just around Minnesota.
Okay.
Took a trip to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Man.
Pretty much Midwest.
Pretty much from Midwest. And then you did a couple contests. You went to Europe too, right?
Yeah, went to Europe for Rocker Rail.
Okay, what's
which
that?
is one of the most fun contests of the year. They actually do it in The Hague in the Netherlands, which
Alright.
is like a big historic war site. Like
All
it was
right.
crazy. Like right in town.
Sure.
It was the coolest place I've ever been. I think. You
Yeah.
get to go see the different cultures and
Yeah.
learn how the Euros do it.
Awesome.
They're crazy.
Have you ever been to the Netherlands before?
No, this is the first time.
First time.
It's-
How's the food? Pretty good.
It's good.
Better than
it's-
Japan?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say yeah. Japan's weird. Their food is it's interesting. It's a
Yeah.
lot, I don't know what to expect every time I eat it.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah.
But-
And Japan has a huge 1817 following too.
Yeah, they love it. It's good to see.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And you've been to Japan a couple times, right?
Yep, twice for the Burton Rail Days contest.
Yeah. And then you won best trick, didn't you?
Yeah, somehow the first year I went out there, I got
Was it-
best
that was
trick
the first year?
First year,
Okay.
yeah. I think I was like 15 or 16 when I did that.
Really?
And that was really cool to go experience it that young, and parents came with.
Sure.
The year after that, my brother came with me, so I didn't have to worry about
Yeah.
my parents.
Yeah. Alex. He just had a birthday, didn't he?
Yeah, he turned 22.
22.
He's an old
Crazy.
man.
Old man. Old man. But Japan was good. You won best trick. And then what else did you did? You got a double page spread in Snowboarder Mag for the launch at Bear, right?
Yep, 2016.
That was sick. So it was for everyone who hasn't seen it. It's basically, as I would describe it, like a shot of like a kind of a pad you have to ollie up onto, and then a massive gap to a gigantic Dawn rail. And
it was probably the biggest gap trail I've ever done. It was kind of scary. It wasn't that bad, but
okay,
it was the only day that it was nice at the launch. It rained the whole week, snowed
Really?
the whole week, and then the last day they finally got good weather, so
cleared up.
just kind of sent it, I guess.
So how the setup go? Because I think you told me before that it wasn't like a straight on mani pad. It was tall
It was
as hell.
big.
I don't even call it a
Yeah.
mani pad.
It was like a big birthday cake, like a big circle birthday cake, and the
Okay.
jump went straight on, and then the rail was off to the side. So, and it was probably like 15 yards that you had 15 yards of setup time when you got on top,
Okay.
if that maybe. I don't
Sure.
know. So you get on top, you have to turn and just guess where the rail was. There was no way of seeing where it was. It was just Kind of all guessing.
No.
Yeah.
And it was a blind. So you're on top of this birthday cake thing, and it's blind.
Completely
you can't
blind.
see it. So okay, if you're on the setup, you jump onto the birthday cake and you just ride straight. There's a landing?
There's just
right?
a landing. Yeah.
A landing.
Step
but
down.
off to the side is the down rail.
Yep.
So how'd you gauge? And
Just
you're
kinda-
goofy. So
yeah.
was that front lip or front board?
Front lip.
It was front lip.
Yep.
So how'd you gauge?
I don't know. I don't really. I think I just guessed it.
Okay.
And just kind of, I sent it to the side a couple times to see the speed.
Yep.
Feel it out, and I think that kind of helped me guess where the rail was.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I just kind of went from there. Hope for the best.
Yeah, and it worked out.
Yeah, eventually worked out.
Yeah. Who shot that? Do you remember?
I know T-Bird took the photo. I can't remember who. Yeah, it was T-Bird.
Was it?
T-Bird
Yeah.
shot that.
Oh, so much
That was
fun.
Favorite shot so far.
Yep. So 18-17 this year. Are you gonna be filming again?
Yeah,
Obviously?
I don't know what I'm filming for yet this year.
Okay.
Still up in there, probably with the same dudes: Dan, Tyler, Derek Combs,
Sure.
Riley.
Yep.
I don't know what's in store for next year though.
Yeah. Huh. No. So as someone who's 19, that's pretty young in the snowboard game. Like a lot of people know who you are. You've got a lot of great brands backing you. What do you think? Like, helped you? Or did you have a plan to do this, or were you just like riding, having fun, or you're like, I want to be a pro snowboarder, so I'm gonna do this, this, and this, or were you just like, I'm just gonna ride and have fun?
I always kind of just thought that being a pro snowboarder would be cool. Like when I was little, I'd always watch movies of like.
Yeah.
I would watch old Mac Dog movies.
Yeah.
That was like I think my brother like downloaded them on the computer somehow, and I watched those, and I was like, dang, it'd be kind of cool to do this, and
Yeah.
just kind of grew up like competing, having fun, and
Yep.
just kind of I don't know, I pretty much just to have fun,
Sure.
and I've always been kind of like a competitive.
Yeah.
I've always liked competing, so
Yeah.
but it's kind of over that now, and
Sure.
it's more fun to film and just ride and have fun with your friends, and
Right.
just fun to get out there.
Yeah, and it's been so rad seeing you like evolve as a rider too, because like everyone knows you murder in the streets. You're so good on rails, but then you get into a park and you hit some like massive booters, and everyone's like, how does he do both so well? It's like that's a talent to have, you know. Like not very many people can do like slaying the jumps and then actually slay in the street, not just ride park rails, you know, but like actually like get clips in the street. Like that's cool.
Yeah, it's Wild Mountain. They taught me well.
Wild Mountain. Yeah.
Big 30-foot jumps.
Right. What do you think? What do you think helped you kind of become the rider that you are today? Like, if there's kids out there going like, man, I want to film, I want to hit street, I want to be a jumper. What would you say to those kids watching? Like,
I'd say just practice. It takes
Yeah.
practice. That's all it is. If you
Yep.
can set your mind, or if you set your mind to something, you can make it happen.
sure.
So if you want to be a good jump rider, ride jumps all year, you'll get the hang of it. It'll
Yeah.
start coming to you. Like it just takes practice.
Yep, that's it.
That's all it is.
Just put time in.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is the hardest working snowboarder in snowboarding right now?
I'd say
There's a
Jesse
lot.
Paul.
Jesse Paul.
He seems, I don't know, he just seems like he's always putting in the hardest work and getting the most messed up shots. He's he's one of my favorite snowboarders.
Yeah.
One of the best, I think.
Yeah.
It took him 3 years to get one clip that was in his reckless abandon part.
No
3 years.
way.
He broke like 5 boards, kept going back, and finally got it with Bodie.
Oh,
That's some dedication.
that's dedication.
That's
Gosh,
ridiculous.
man.
And it was the most messed up clip I've ever seen. That was
good.
mental.
Man, yeah, Jesse was in here like not too long ago. I think we shot a couple of videos with him
Oh,
about his
sick.
board and stuff. Such a good dude
Oh,
too.
nicest guy ever. And his girlfriend's the best too.
Ashley?
She used to film us like 2 years ago. I filmed with her like all winter.
Yeah,
This is the best.
ADB.
She's the best. Oh yeah,
Gosh.
Ashley Don Bird.
Yeah, are those guys are in LA now though, aren't they?
Yeah,
they
they-
were in Utah for a little bit, right?
Yep, Utah, and then they moved out to LA. I think she's going to film school now,
That's right.
which is pretty sweet.
Man.
She's always been into it.
Yep. So moving forward, not just this next season, but like these in 5 seasons, like where you're gonna be like 24. Where do you want to be in snowboarding?
I don't know, just still filming parts,
Sure.
having
Yeah.
fun, like
Yep.
kind of just with some friends. I don't know. I want to be in a big crew with like a bunch of my friends, just like filming, and
Yeah.
a lot of like younger kids, like my friend Reed Smith. He's like, there's not too many kids that are filming right now.
Okay.
which is kind of like, it'd be nice to film or have a crew with all your friends
Sure.
and just film like a full movie with like a bunch of kids I grew up riding with.
Got it.
So I kind of want to be in like Lick the Cat.
Sure.
Those guys seem like they have the best time.
Yeah.
And
Right.
they're all like best friends.
Yeah.
It'd be sweet to be like
Do
those
that.
dudes. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, so who are you on right now? You're obviously Union, Capita, Volcom, Electric, The Shelter,
Cole Headwear,
Cole Headwear.
Adidas, Crab Grab, Skull Candy. Yep. And
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah. So, how did that relationship with Volcom, Capita, and Union start? Because those are pretty exclusive brands to get on. You know.
Yeah, I actually got on Volcom for skating at first. From
You
a skate
did?
contest, yeah.
No way.
I met Andy Conrad.
From Conrad.
Yeah, I met
No
him out
way.
at a Wild in the Parks. My mom actually got his information, and he was, like she emailed him for me, and he was
Sure.
like, "Yeah, I'll send you some clothes." And
Yeah.
he ended up sending me like a box of snow pants. He found out I was a snowboarder too, and sent me some snow pants. He ended up
Okay.
actually sending me a Capita snowboard and
Really?
Union bindings. But this is when I just got on Flow.
Oh, with
So
Don.
so I rode it for a little bit, and then that broke, and I started riding Flow more, and then eventually, I kept going through Clocker for like Volcom and stuff, and
Yeah.
once the Flow, my favorite Flow TM got fired, so I was like,
Sure.
I think
Who
it's
was that?
time
Who was
to-
that?
Mark Leshak.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Okay.
Rad dude. But yeah, once he got fired, I hit up Clocker and I was like, hey, like any chance I could possibly get like a board?
Yeah.
And he started hooking me up, and then it all went from there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. And that's kind of like the same because Emmett runs the Shelter Supply Co. or whatever.
Yep.
Right. So those are all basically his brands.
Yeah.
Right? And what board have you been riding the most from the Capita line?
I've actually been riding the Capita Outsiders.
Okay.
It's like the perfect board, perfect for rails, jumps. You can ride. It's an all-terrain vehicle.
Sure. Okay.
That's the best part about it. You can not too soft, not too stiff.
Yeah, it's right in
perfect.
the middle. It's got camber. Like
Yeah, it's can't.
it's pretty solid.
Perfect.
Yep. And then binders you ride in the team binding. Now, the team binding's not really for public release, is it?
No, but they have the Force, the Union Force,
Yep.
which are like, they're pretty much the same bindings.
Okay.
They got the same high backs, just like a different colorway. And
Yep.
It's pretty much the Union Force.
Yep. And then you're on Adidas too, right?
Yep.
Cool. I think we carry like 3 models here. What are you rocking?
I've been rocking the Superstars.
Okay.
I've always been a Superstar fan.
That's with the
they're
toe
pretty
cap,
soft
right?
though. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
it's kind of like the white girl shoe.
Yeah.
All the white girls
shells
wear
toe.
the Superstar shoes.
Really?
So I don't know. It's
Good for the ladies.
yeah, ladies love them.
Well, what's good about you? Traditional lace, soft flex.
Yeah, it's just
It's good.
soft and it's a good boot.
Sweet. Now, okay, so 5 years doing shots and stuff. Now, what is like within your snowboarding? What do you think is the best piece of advice you've ever received from someone? Like, whether it be like another rider, a video guy, a mag guy. Like, what's something that's helped you from someone else that says like, hey, like, do this.
Don't let it get to your head.
Don't let it get
Stay
to your
humble.
head.
That's the best piece of advice I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
It's nobody likes that guy that's full of himself. I don't know. It's stay humble and
That's the
stick
worst.
with it.
Yeah.
All those cocky guys, they're the worst.
It's true, like I understand like self promotion because
It's
but to a certain extent, like you don't want to be the guy like watch me, hey, you see how sick that trick I just did? It's like, God, what are you doing that for?
keep it to yourself, and
Yeah,
people will like that.
for sure. Well, dude, Benny, always a pleasure, dude. Seriously, it's been rad like seeing you like get to where you're at and like you rocking. So
I probably wouldn't be here without you though.
no, stop. Thanks, guys. Well, hey, thanks again for being here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any comments or questions for Benny, leave them below, and I'll do my best to get them over to him. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. We just broke 25,000 subscribers, and that's awesome. And couldn't do it without you guys. So thanks so much. Peace.